Money can be a source of stress. We've all been there. The anxiety of not knowing if you'll have enough to cover your expenses can be overwhelming. But it doesn't have to be. Imagine a life where you feel confident and in control of your finances. Taking control of your finances is empowering. It gives you the freedom to make choices that align with your goals and values. A budget is your roadmap to financial freedom. It's a plan that helps you allocate your money effectively. It helps you understand where your money is going. By tracking your expenses, you can identify areas where you might be overspending. With a budget, you can make informed decisions about spending and saving. It allows you to prioritize what's important to you. Imagine this. You're finally going on that dream vacation. You've planned every detail and saved diligently. You've saved up, planned, and can enjoy it without financial worries. No more stressing about how to pay for it. That's the power of budgeting. It gives you peace of mind and the ability to enjoy life. It turns your financial goals into reality, whether it's a vacation, a new car, or even a special gift for a loved one. A down payment on a house or early retirement, budgeting makes it possible. A budget helps you get there. It provides a clear path to achieving your dreams. Budgeting isn't about restricting yourself. It's about making conscious choices that reflect your priorities. It's about making conscious choices. It's about being intentional with your money. It's about aligning your spending with your values and goals. When you budget, you ensure that your money is working for you. It's about having enough money for the things that matter most to you. Whether it's a hobby, spending time with family, or pursuing a passion, take a deep breath and let's demystify budgeting together. It's not as complicated as it seems. It's simpler than you think, and I promise you'll be glad you took the first step. Start today and watch how your financial life transforms.
Budgeting is simple. It's about understanding your income and expenses. Start by calculating your total monthly income. Include your salary, wages, and any other sources of income. Next, track your expenses. Write down everything you spend money on for a month. Categorize your expenses, such as housing, transportation, food, and entertainment. This will give you a clear picture of where your money is going. Be honest with yourself about your spending habits. Awareness is the first step to making positive changes. Once you know your income and expenses, you can start making adjustments. If you're spending more than you earn, you'll need to find ways to cut back. Look for areas where you can reduce spending without sacrificing your quality of life. Remember, budgeting is a personal journey. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. The key is to find what works best for you and your financial situation.
Tracking your expenses can be eye-opening. Many of us are surprised to see where our money goes each month. Fortunately, tracking your spending has never been easier. You can use a simple notebook and pen or a budgeting app. Many excellent apps are available, both free and paid. Choose an app that syncs with your bank accounts for automatic tracking. Technology can be your best friend when it comes to budgeting. As you track your spending, be detailed. Note down every coffee, every online purchase, every restaurant meal. The more information you have, the better you'll understand your spending patterns. Don't be afraid to get granular with your tracking. Review your spending regularly. Look for patterns and areas where you can cut back. For example, do you frequently eat out? Could you cook more meals at home? Small changes can make a big difference over time.
What are your financial aspirations? Do you want to buy a house, travel the world, or retire early? Setting financial goals gives you something to work towards. It provides direction and motivation for your budgeting journey. When setting financial goals, be specific. Instead of saying, I want to save more money, set a target. For example, I want to save $10,000 for a down payment on a condo in 2 years. Specific goals are measurable and actionable. Make your goals realistic and attainable. Don't set yourself up for failure by setting unrealistic expectations. Start small and gradually increase your goals as you make progress. Celebrate your successes along the way. Write down your goals and track your progress. Visualizing your goals can help you stay motivated. Break down larger goals into smaller milestones. This makes the journey less daunting and more manageable.
Building your budget, a step-by-step guide. Now that you understand your income, expenses, and goals, it's time to create your budget. Don't worry, it's easier than you think. Follow these simple steps. First, write down your total monthly income after taxes. This is your starting point. Next, List all your monthly expenses. Be sure to include everything. Categorize your expenses. Common categories include housing, transportation, food, utilities, healthcare, debt payments, entertainment, and savings. You can customize these categories to fit your lifestyle. Allocate a specific amount of money to each category. Be realistic about your spending habits. If you tend to overspend in a particular area, allocate a little extra to that category. Remember, it's always better to overestimate your expenses than to underestimate them.
The 50-30-20 rule, a simple budgeting framework. If you're looking for a straightforward budgeting framework, the 50-30-20 rule is a great place to start. This rule is particularly useful for those who are new to budgeting and want a simple method to manage their finances without getting overwhelmed by too many details. It's a simple yet effective way to allocate your money. By following this rule, you can ensure that your essential needs are met, while also allowing room for discretionary spending and savings. The rule suggests dividing your after-tax income into 3 categories: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. This clear division helps you to prioritize your spending and avoid unnecessary financial stress. Needs are essential expenses like housing, food, and transportation. These are the costs you must cover to maintain a basic standard of living. Wants are non-essential expenses like entertainment, dining out, and hobbies. These are the things that make life enjoyable but are not absolutely necessary for your day-to-day survival. Savings include contributions to your emergency fund, retirement accounts, and other savings goals. Building a robust savings plan can provide financial security and peace of mind for the future. Debt repayment includes paying down credit card debt, student loans, and other loans. Reducing your debt load can free up more money for savings and wants in the long run. The 50-30-20 rule is a guideline, not a hard and fast rule. It's meant to be flexible and adaptable to your unique financial situation. You can adjust the percentages to fit your financial situation and goals. For instance, if you have high medical expenses, you might allocate more to needs and less to wants. For example, you may need to allocate more to needs if you live in a high cost of living area. Conversely, if you have minimal debt, you might choose to save more aggressively or spend more on wants.
Emergency fund, your financial safety net. An emergency fund is crucial for a solid financial foundation. It's a safety net that protects you from unexpected expenses, such as job loss, medical bills, or car repairs. Having an emergency fund can prevent you from going into debt when these unexpected events occur. Aim to save 3 to 6 months of living expenses in your emergency fund. This may seem like a daunting task, but start small. Even saving $50 or $100 a month adds up over time. Keep your emergency fund in a separate savings account. This makes it less tempting to dip into for non-emergency expenses. Look for a high-yield savings account to maximize your interest earnings. Remember, building an emergency fund takes time and discipline, but the peace of mind it provides is priceless.
Sticking to your budget tips and tricks. Budgeting can seem daunting at first, but with the right strategies, it becomes second nature. Sticking to your budget requires discipline and consistency. It's about making conscious choices every day. But don't worry, it gets easier over time. As you get more accustomed to tracking your expenses, it will become a part of your routine. Here are a few tips to help you stay on track. These tips are designed to make budgeting less of a chore and more of a habit. First, make your budget work for you. Customize it to fit your lifestyle and financial goals. If you're constantly struggling to stick to it, it's time to reevaluate. A budget should not be a source of stress, but a tool to help you manage your finances better. Your budget should be flexible and adapt to your changing needs. Track your spending regularly. This will help you stay aware of where your money is going. Review your budget at least monthly, if not weekly. Regular reviews will help you stay on top of your finances and make necessary adjustments. This will help you identify any areas where you're overspending and make adjustments as needed. Find a budgeting buddy. Having someone to share your financial journey with can be incredibly motivating. Having someone to hold you accountable can make a big difference. It adds a layer of responsibility and support. Share your goals with a friend or family member and check in with each other regularly. Celebrate your successes together. Reward yourself. Achieving financial milestones deserves recognition. Budgeting doesn't have to be all work and no play. Incorporate fun into your financial planning. Set small financial goals and reward yourself when you achieve them. This could be a small treat or a fun activity. This will help you stay motivated and on track. Remember, budgeting is a journey, not a destination. Celebrate each step forward.